And good morning and welcome to FlyMax Flight Sim videos. One pilot flogging his way around the world one flight at a time. My name's Liam. I am, I guess I'm your captain for today. And we're taking the 747, my 747 Whiskey Yankee from Cape Town to Johannesburg. It is one of the flights that was operated as part of the Book of Souls tour for Iron Maiden, and we are picking up, I think it's 10 flights following those in sequence, giving me a chance to fly the 747 more and also just learn more about it. So this sector we're off to Joburg, and then from Joburg we're heading to Europe, so that will be tomorrow. Apart from that, I'm literally, as you can see, on the ground. We are, I've lost my mouse, there it is. We were over there yesterday, that's where we parked. Postman's just frightened the life out of me. And we're on stand 8 today. The aircraft's pretty much in a getting ready to go state, if you like. The catering's done, the fuel's going in next. The IRS is in alignment. And so what I've done is I've flight planned this. I've tried to do some research on it, and according to what I've found, there's a difference between either 12 tons or 20 tons of stage kit and crew. I've taken 20 tons. And best guess on a newspaper article that I found, this is 75 people, so they're the weights I'm going to use for the next 10 days. So 75 and 20 tons of cargo, which means we're fairly light, really. I think it's bulk more than anything else. Let's pop some fuel in. Keep the fuel people happy. So today's flight's 19.6, we might as well 19.6, so we might as well just call it 20 tons. There we are, 20 tons. So, at 20 tons, let's have a look. Are they all look cool? Yep, they're all really cool, so I'm going to turn off the cross feeds. Pretty sure I have to turn the overrides off as well. We'll leave them off. See what happens on start. Right, I've been watching some videos. And hopefully we can do a lot better than we did the other day. So, we're at FACT. Fox Alpha Charlie Tango. I'm going to grab the GPS position, drop that in. The route's in, it's FACT 4. O1 has done by PFPX. I can actually type that in there and hit request, and up it pops. That's the one I want, please. So just wait for that to come back through. That's the refueling done, so the passengers will start to board now, so we can load that. Flight number is ABD6. Oh, excuse me. ABD666. We can activate that and execute it to transfer it across. And have a look at the performance in the page. So, their gross rate is 225.3 according to that. I am planning for 224.5. It's like 800 kilos, isn't it? Given the fact that I put some more fuel on it. 400 kilos, it's 400 kilos out. Oh, I'm not going to complain about that. Yes, please. So 205.3, at least the zero fuel weight's correct. Reserves today is 14. Not much at all, actually. Hang on. Because it should be that last column there. 6.2. This says 5.7. Really? I suppose that makes sense, doesn't it? Because we're burning 13.5. That's not much at all, is it? Okay, cost index is 53. Cruise altitude today is 41,000 feet. Wow. To clear that uplink. No ballast. That's all good. Oh, entry doors. So that's just waiting for our Top Cat stuff. Yesterday when I went across the Top Cat, I absolutely screwed up my production system, so I'm not going to take you across today. I will just do that bit very, very quickly myself. We're derating to take off 2, and we can take an assumed temperature of 70 degrees. Let's go for 66. Assumed temperature of 66. Given that we're flight 666. So takeoff is flaps 10, 800, 1500, climb 2, that's fine, I'm happy with that, so we just need to pop the departure in. It's runway 19 today, the wind is 190 at 15, all the 9s, few at 2000, temperature 25, dew point 14, QNH 1013. We're actually heading to Johannesburg, where they have got some thunderstorms at the moment, so might be an interesting approach. We'll have to see how that clears up over the next couple of hours. Oh, and we need a departure, don't we?
Morning.
It's a Theta 1 Alpha.
Hello.
That one then. Thank you very much. Route. Take off. 1, 2, 3. 19%. 5.6, that's alright. So we're going to put 142 plus 10, I think we've been doing it recently, haven't we? So 152. Given the fact we're turning out quite early, I'll leave LNAV and VNAV engaged. So runway heading today is 190.
Hello. Morning.
And our initial, we'll just put 7.5 again like we did last time we left. Auto throttle on, flight directors are both on, that's all good.
Hello.
So we just need to set the trims once we're boarded.
Morning.
Disconnect GPU and air.
Morning.
We leave the wheel chocks in. Let's have a squawk today. I guess not squawk 77, that'll upset a lot of people. Oh, I know what will squawk.
Morning.
Estimated time of arrival today, well, we're actually running a bit late at the moment, so it should have been estimated time of departure at 11:30. It's now 11:47, 11:48, so we're already 18 minutes late, and so our planned arrival time's approximately just after 1:30, so hour and 33 minutes today on the flight. Let's brief for the departure. So using the SID 4-50 from Cape Town, it's an RNAV SID. It's a 3.5 mile climb out to CT 700. We'll make a right turn, and following the Teton 1 Delta, we do go over mountainous areas. So our MSA today is 8,700 feet. Should we have any issues, we'll turn direct to the airfield. That's about it really. I don't think I've got anything else to say on that. Our airport elevation is 151 feet. Check. 151, 161. 151 feet. And transition altitude today is 7,500 feet. That'd be why we've gone for 7.5 then. Right, okay, so I think we just need the last of the bags. They look like they're going. The passenger bus still outside. Just waiting for the bus to finish. We can go. So, pre-flight checklist. Oxygen tested 100%. Flight instruments. Heading is 280. Altimeter is... Sorry, altimeter is 1013, showing 162 feet. Parking brake is set and the fuel control switches are cut off. The before start checklist, which is waiting for the rest of the passengers. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Powered by gingerbread tea today, gingerbread green tea. I do actually wish there was a timer for for GSX, so you can see how long you had until all the passengers are on. At least like a countdown. Because as nice as it is sometimes to kind of simulate that kind of thing, it's kind of annoying when you start simulating it and then it simulates it forever. Right, there you go. We're going to go nose right, don't we? So, before start checklist. Before we do that, hang on. Do you want to start the engines before pushback? No. So, doors. Close all. Arm all. Turn. Service vehicles. Next page. Stairs 5 left. Just leaves the chocks to go.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
So the stairs are coming down. Let's do the pre-flight. They're both on. They're okay. Aux on, aux. Leave it that in auto today. Fuel. Packs off, we'll leave that one on. Beacon light on. Okay, we're ready for 4-star checklist. Flight deck doors closed and locked. Passenger signs are on. I assume it's locked. Passenger signs are on. Main control panel V2 is 142 plus 10 is 152. Heading is 190 and our altitude today is transition altitude is 7,500 feet. CD pre-flight has been completed. Trim is now down to 5.6 units. Check. Taxi and takeoff briefing has been completed and the beacon is now on both. 4-star checklist complete. We're ready for engine start. Start the A cars. And release the chocks. If I turn... Let's try this. I'm going to turn all the packs off. I'm going to start 4 and 3. Wow, that's some serious shake. Starting 1 and 2. Oil pressure.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Fine.
For taxi checklist, anti-ice is not required. Recall has been checked. Auto brake is RTO. Flight controls have been checked. The ground equipment is now clearing. It should be over here somewhere. There he goes. Pins away on the right, on the left side. Taxi checklist complete. I just love the sounds. Okay. Well, we're pretty much good to go, aren't we? So, we'll just have to go to the land lights. Right, that's on. Start the clock. Advance the throttles to 55% in one. Toga. Lost it.
Airspeed alive.
Approaching 19.
80 knots.
Check. Wind still straight down the runway, that's good.
V1.
Rotate.
4 seconds.
Me
2,
too.
3, 4.
Now we're
Almost.
ready to climb.
Gear up. After 1,500 feet. Here comes climb, power, and bug up. Flaps 5. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Now before I get caught again, I'm actually going to engage the autopilot. Because last time, it got me. Trying to chase the speed up. Actually, let's go for the terrain radar. So after takeoff checklist, landing gear is up and off and the flaps are up and no lights. One to go. I was looking yesterday, we were discussing last time I was flying the 7.4 about the chopper descent. And if it was on there, it's actually on the 737 FMC on the VNAV page. You know what I never did? I never brought any wings in. Just noticed it's been a bit bumpy. So we look at the approach chart to get the transition. So it's 8,000 feet into Johannesburg. Oh, sweet. That is Prepared's own camera system. There's nothing fancy doing that. Okay, so we're now on the descent into Johannesburg. The weather's just updated, and it's coming from a bit of a westerly direction, swinging around to the north. Visibility is still good though. Showers of rain, few at 2,800 feet, scattered at 4,600 feet, and also with some towering cumulonimbus at about 5,000 feet. Temperature 23, G.17, QNH 1020, which is set down here. We've got radio altitude set 500 feet for our decision height today, and a reference of 130 knots for the approach. Auto brake 2 is set on this side, and the fuel is still as was on departure. Override tanks are off, and we're tank to engine on departure. On the approach. Jumped. Laps 20. Get down. Seem to have missed the glide slope. Not the most orthodox of approaches. But hey. So I reckon I lost it somewhere between controlling the speed, slowing the aircraft down, caused the nose to pitch up, which meant I lost the rate of descent.
Approaching 03 left.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Landing. Get down, flaps 30. Just check that. Oh, peachy. Peachy. I'll take that. 80 knots, reverse is disengaged. 60 knots. Auto brake disconnects. Ah, I'm pleased with that, considering the approach wasn't great. I think we just missed our turn off. Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross-check. Taxi lights off. APU's on the bus. And our parking attendant is sat inside because of the rain. And yes, I know I'm wide of the mark. Good reason for that. Doesn't look like there's much room to park. I think it's because I did I change the size of the parking stand? I think I might have changed the size of the parking stand. It's not the biggest of parking spaces. I knew that was going to happen. That'll do. Stop there, shall we? See what GSX has to say about it. Brakes set. APU's on the bus. Just check we've got energy. It's there, not energy. That's not EVO electrical. It's the first one. So yeah, APU's supplying the bus. Fuel cut off. Bit too far and a bit to the left. Oh well. So I'm going to set the parking brake. Set the chocks. Release the parking brake. It's quite warm outside today. It's 23 degrees. So I might as well leave the air conditioning on with the packs. We'll just turn 2 of the packs off. I don't know if I'm supposed to turn packs off. I need to find that out, what the ground pack usage is. But we're getting there. Certainly a lot better than more recent flights. That's the standby. I'm happy with all that. They're stowed. Those are stowed. Those are cut off. The packs have been dealt with. We'll leave the upper recirc valves on this time. We'll leave the temps as they are. Fuel pumps off. I missed one, didn't I? Beacon off. All my other lights are off. They're all good. Hydraulics pumps off. And that's us. Well, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that flight today. Next off, we're off to Stansted, a long haul to do. So test that VAS at long last. Apart from that, thank you all very much for watching. I will speak to you soon. My name's Liam, and you've been watching the Flymax Flights and Videos, one pilot flogging his way around the world, one flight at a time. Thank you and goodbye.